Have you ever took the time to look at what exactly you're eating? And I mean not checking the plate to see if there's a fly or a hair in your food. I mean, it's not a big deal if you haven't yet, because I didn't either, until I went out to eat with my friends at a southern restaurant. The waiter came up to take our order. My friend Jalen ordered the fried chicken, and my friend Elise ordered the fried pork chops, and of course I got both. Although normally it doesn't matter to me what I eat, it dawned on me that we all ordered the most fried and greasy foods. But what do you expect? We are at a southern food restaurant. So I decided to propose the same question to them. Guys, why do we eat such greasy foods when we know how unhealthy they are for us? My friend Elise replied with, "That's just what I'm used to." And Jalen corresponded with, "We were all raised on southern foods. We love the flavor, the comforting feeling with every bite, all of that." Well, we all could agree to that statement. But as African American women, it is essential for us to promote a healthy diet, because here are the facts. And the fact is that African American women have the highest mortality rate than any other ethnic group. 78% of African American women are overweight, and of that percentage, 51% are obese. African American women also have some of the highest risk to other diseases, such as heart disease, stroke, diabetes, cervical, lung, and breast cancers. Not saying that these diseases are fully preventable due to Black women changing their diet, but this could definitely be a start. But before we go into looking for answers, we have to look at the why. Why do we as a majority of African American women naturally eat unhealthy? But in order to see where you're going, it's best to look back where you come from. Soul food is a very prominent feature in most African American cultures. Its history transcends from generations to generations, all the way up to the time of slavery. Now, during this time, female slaves were to prepare the meals and mostly only ate the leftovers from their master's plate. And after slavery, poor African Americans often had to hunt to retrieve food, which often led to hunger again if they were unable to find any animals to kill. Now, an important question here lies, when African American women were finally given better opportunities in life in this day and age, is this where excessive eating began? Many soul food recipes have ample amounts of fats and sugars. There's no exact answer to this problem, but there could be solutions for African American women lessening the amounts of fats and sugars they intake on a daily basis in order to promote better health. Now, studies have shown that more people are believing that this is a psychological problem. Journalist Leslie J. Ansley stated in her blog, "What's Eating African American Women?" "I strongly believe the obesity issue is emotionally based. Being a Black woman in America today can be hard, and we dare not show any weakness. So we end up swallowing stress with every forkful, choking worry with every sip, and it's killing us." While I think it is important to be aware of the psychological effect, it is hard to create a significant solution to better eating habits for many Black women in this realm. Communities created by redlining cause more minorities to fall below the poverty line. This, in turn, can cause food scarcity, malnutrition that often leads to obesity, and greater health issues in minority groups. Because minority groups in America are more likely to live in these impoverished areas, they are more likely to be obese and suffer from other health issues. And the only way to break this cycle is if we make our banks, schools, health facilities, and jobs more accessible for those who live in impoverished areas. Another way we can help African American women live a more healthy lifestyle is by educating them at a young age about nutrition and how to overcome the system. And through my personal experience, my grandmother is 75 years old and has eaten Southern food every day of her life. Now, no woman at this age wants to change their eating habits, which is why it's best to encourage women at younger ages. Although these few solutions could possibly only solve a portion of the problem, every effort is a step in the right direction. And to every African American woman individually, the choice is ultimately up to you.